Hello again, it's Kara on Rump Raves. I was going to get out all my cups and sterilize them all, and I just randomly decided to put them in height order because I got some new cups today. And so I decided to do a cup comparison video. Sorry to Bree from Precious Stars if this is kind of almost exactly copying your video, but I could not think of any other way to do it other than just lining them up and talking about them. So I just tipped my webcam way down because I wasn't sure how long this video was going to be, and if it's too long of a video I can't get it off my phone. So I'm just gonna do it like this and I can hold up the cups to the webcam kind of easily. So yeah, and right here I have two cups because they're the same size, but one is the soft and one is the classic. So I'll talk about that when I get to those cups. And I'm going to try to not to make this too long because I know it's going to take a while to talk about each cup. And sorry if there's an annoying cat purring everywhere because he's in here and he won't leave because my brother is getting ready to go to a party. So, yeah. The first one is the medium mini Maluna. I'm planning on getting a small mini, but I haven't ordered it yet, so we'll see if I decide to do that or not. I do like this cup. It's a little bit of an awkward shape, if you can see that. So, I don't know, it just takes a little bit of getting used to. Sorry about that. Here, I'll just tip it up and tip it back down. Yeah, my room's a mess. I actually just moved into this room, so that's why it's like that. This might be more difficult than I thought. I'll just leave it tipped down. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, medium mini Maluna. Interesting shape. I do like it though. Works fine. It is the classic, so it's firmer than the other classic cups because it has that really thick rim that the minis have. The next one is the small lady cup. Some of my cups are kind of yellowed because I've used them a lot, but it doesn't bother me, so I haven't done anything about it. It's kind of a similar shape to this medium mini Maluna, and it's kind of a similar size too. If you can see that, but the rim of the Maluna is bigger. It has weird suction release holes. I don't really like that. They go down too far, and it's already a small cup, so it doesn't really hold that much. But it's not a big deal because it already still holds twice or 3 times as much as a tampon, so it's still way better. But if I had a really heavy day and I had to like work for 8 hours or something, that wouldn't work for me. So, yeah. Next is the small Maluna. This is a classic. Maluna just has 2 suction release holes. Most other cups have 4 or 6. The lady cup has 6. Yeah, it's just the regular shape of Maluna. Small. This is the Femi-Cycle cup, but it's the special low cervix design. So it's in between a medium and small Maluna, if you're trying to compare the lengths to something else. And if you've seen a Cybele, it's slightly smaller or shorter than a Cybele, but it's much wider than any other cup. Here's it compared to a Cybele. It's more of like a bulb shape. I like the stem on the new design because it's not big. It's just a perfect size, and it doesn't get in the way. Sorry, that's my phone. Oh, and just like the other one, it has the special pour design. No suction release holes. It does have this special little indent to make folding it easier. Just to point that out. I got this cup today. This is a La Luna cup. It's very similar to a lunette. I haven't trimmed the stem yet since I just got it. I haven't had a chance to use it. It has 2 section release holes. I'm not sure how many the lunette has. It's an interesting shaped cup. Kind of narrows down and then gets bigger again before the stem. Before the rim. It has kind of the same point as the mini Maluna. I like this color. It's kind of a purpley pink. I'm glad it's not like bright pink because I don't really like pink that much. It's really soft. It's softer than I thought it would be. So I like that. This is the Sibel. It's also kind of yellow because I've had it for a while. It has 4 suction release holes, but they're uneven. It's like 2 together and then 2 together on the other side. It has seams on all 4 sides. I don't really know what they're for. It kind of helps it to pop open and makes folding a little easier. Subtle rim. Pretty much all the cups that I've talked about so far have subtle rims. This has the peach fuzz finish, the first one with the peach fuzz finish. That's probably my favorite finish of a cup. This one I got just recently, so I haven't trimmed the stem of it yet either. Take this down a little more. This is the Organi cup. It's a nice cup. It's soft, a little bit firmer at the rim. It also has the 2 hole together thing on each side, so 4 holes total. It has a nice stem. I like the stem. It's really like squishy and stretchy, and it has good grip rings on it. It only has 2 grip rings on the cup itself. It has kind of a peach fuzz finish, but it's also kind of sticky. So it's kind of 2 at the same time. Yeah, that's it about that one. These are still all pretty short cups. It's just getting slowly taller. The ones down over that way, get bigger. Okay, this is the small soft Yuki cup. I never believed people that it was really a firm cup in the soft, but it is. That's crazy. It's like on the firmer side of any normal cup that doesn't have firmness options, but it's the soft option, so that's interesting. I love these grip rings. These are like my favorite grip rings of any cup. The stem is interesting too. It's really soft. The cup is firmer, but the stem is really soft. Subtle rim. All of these still pretty subtle rims. It's shiny and clear, but it's not sticky. It's not as sticky as other clear cups are. So yeah, I like that cup. Haven't tried it yet, just got it today, so I'll let you know how it goes in my review. These are both the medium Maluna, so we're still in pretty small cups. One is the classic, and the other one is the soft. So I'm pretty sure this is the violet color, and this is the cyan color. I can compare the soft and the classic. The soft, much softer. I really like the soft now that I've learned how to use it. So for the medium, it's just a little bit bigger than the small. On all the Maluna cups that I bought personally, I have the ball stem. I have one that I got in a D-stash that has a regular stem, but I haven't cut it off because it doesn't work for me. It's this one right here. Green. The cyan color, it's the same thing. 2 suction release holes, subtle stem, and ball stem. I mean subtle rim ball stem. This is the Bella cup. This is not one of my favorite cups. I have so many that it's just not one of my favorites. Subtle rim, kind of a double rim thing. Not very good grip rings. It's really sticky. It collects dust all over it. Yeah, not my favorite. It is a good shape though. So, this is the large Maluna. Just gonna scoot over real quick. I don't know what this color's called. I think it's probably just green. The ball stem, it has 2 balls on it. Still same regular Maluna, subtle stem, 2 suction release holes, and by the way, Malunas have 4 grip rings. And Malunas have about the best grippy grip rings that I've ever seen. This is the Ruby cup. Keep moving this down. Sorry about that. I can't get the whole thing in one shot. Ruby cup, good grip rings. They're subtle but easy to kind of grab, you know. Subtle rim, double rim, 4 suction release holes, but they're kind of a little bit further down than the rim, so that's kind of weird. Because if they would have just moved it up a couple more millimeters, it would have increased the capacity. But it is a higher capacity cup. It's a 1-size cup, so it's pretty big diameter, but it's not uncomfortable at all. I would say it's about average in firmness. So, yeah, I like that cup. We're getting to the taller ones now. These last three are the tallest cups that I have. So this is the size B Moon Cup, which is the smaller size. Sorry about that, that's something outside. It has a huge rim. I do not like this cup. Nope, no measuring lines actually. I thought there was for some reason. 6 suction release holes, which is a lot. It makes it a really strong suction cup. Haven't cut the stem. This was my very first cup and I just didn't like it. There's no grip rings on the cup also, so I was kind of scared to cut it off when I first got it because it was my first cup. And there's no grip rings on the stem either, by the way. I guess it does kind of have measuring lines on the inside. Those lines that are right under my finger, there's 2 of them, but they don't have any measurements marked on them. They're really big lines. They're on the inside, so it makes cleaning kind of hard. And the holes are super tiny, so that also makes cleaning harder. This one is the larger size of the Diva cup. It works for me. It's pretty long, so it's not my favorite, but it works. It has good grip rings on the cup and on the stem. It does have like a ball before the stem though, which makes it kind of hard to grab. 4 suction release holes, I think. Yeah, 4. It has a nice silicone feel. This is probably the nicest feeling silicone cup that I have felt. It has lots of writing on the inside. It says made in Canada. It has 2 measure lines on each side. One is in ounces, one is in milliliters. It says the Diva cup and all that, so it's kind of hard to clean out. Down at the bottom, there's like a texturizing thing at the bottom of the cup, so that's kind of hard to clean. The holes are also really, really small. These are the smallest holes of any cup that I've seen. So that's kind of annoying. You have to kind of put it against your hand and like squeeze water out of it to get it clean. Or else like bend it over like that and like dig down into the hole. That's kind of hard. This is another relatively new cup for me. This is the Love Your Body medium. They don't have a small cup, I don't think. So just keep that in mind. The medium is their small, unless they're developing a small cup, I'm not sure. It's a very, very long cup. I haven't cut off the stem because I haven't used it, but I'm sure I will not need the stem because it's really long. The grips are flowers, and there's also like texturizing flowers around the whole cup. There are 4 suction release holes. There is measuring lines and the size on the inside of the cup, and it says the brand on the inside of the cup. The suction release holes have like an indent all the way up to the top to let air out easier. There's like a little bulge in the cup that they say is supposed to make it, I guess, higher capacity, and it's for comfort as well. The stem is a leaf. The veins on the leaf are the grips. So that's neat. The stem is really soft and flexible, and there's a ball right before it gets to the cup, so that when you trim off the leaf stem, there's still a ball to grab onto. That's what it said in their comments for me. So yeah, these are all my cups that I currently have. I think I have a couple more coming, so I will do an updated comparison later on in my videos. Probably not in the next couple of weeks because I have a lot of videos to get done. So if you want to see comparisons between individual cups, you can let me know and I'll just make a separate video for that, and I can compare firmness and length and stems, and I can talk about the companies and anything that you want to know. So you can just put that down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, which will probably just be within a few hours because I'm always on YouTube. You can subscribe if you would like to keep up on my videos. You can put any other requests for videos in the comments as well. And that's it. See you later.